Hi there. Welcome. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. From the looks of it, you've been having a very rough time. What I'm going to do today is a whole barrage of tests to just make sure that you are absolutely fine. Is that okay? Great. Well, it's going to be a very thorough assessment. You could say we're going to go from A to Z. But if you're ready, we'll get going. I'll be picking up and putting down the clipboard, making lots of notes as we go. And to begin with, I'm just going to put on a pair of gloves. So what happened? Okay. Not good. And who else have you seen other than myself? Okay, well, I promise to be very gentle. So, have you had your blood pressure taken before? Okay, good. What I'm going to do is just slide this cuff over this arm, and then what we'll do is we'll push the button on the machine and it will take your blood pressure reading, okay? Great. So, this arm for me, please. Thank you. Nice and relaxed for me. Good. I'll push the button and you'll feel the cuff start to inflate. It will get quite tight, but don't worry, it won't last too long. Ready? Okay, we go. That's great. Just wait for the machine to give a reading, and then once deflated, we'll take that cuff off. Perfect. Here we go. Just undo it. If you can slide your arm out. That's great. Thank you. Take a look at that. Okay. Good start. Blood pressure is good. I know we just quickly wanted to take a look at some of those cuts. Is that okay? Yep, just specifically the ones here and here. Is that alright? What I'll do is I'll take a look first, give them a clean, and if they need it, stitching, I don't think they need stitching, but certainly a dressing on there. Okay. This one first. Yeah, okay. Okay. Good news is that's not too deep at all. So, just a clean and a dressing on that one to keep it nice and clean. This side. Sorry. Okay, and the same with that one. Anywhere else? Anything bad that needs looking at other than sort of scuffs, bruises? Okay. Let's give them a clean, just with an antiseptic wipe. But it shouldn't hurt. They don't have any alcohol in them, which would be the stingy part. Okay, so it's just one of these. If anything, it will feel better to have had a clean. Okay, this side first, ready? Okay. I'm sorry if it does hurt a little. Okay, it's great. Just grab another wipe. And we'll do the same on the other side. Same thing again. Ready? Okay, if it is sore, deep breath. Now this one looks slightly worse, but again, they're not deep. Which is good news. Excuse my shoulders. So, just a little dressing on each, just to keep them clean and let them heal more quickly. Okay. So, just going to place it over, stick it down. This side first, ready? Okay, we go. Great. One more. Stick it down. Does that feel okay? Great. One more. Same again. Again, I'll just stick it down. Okay. Okay. How's that? Yeah. Let's have a look here. Okay. Next, I'd like to check that there have been no problems with your hearing after what happened. So I'd like to do a quick ear exam just to check that there has been no damage. Is that okay? Great. What I'm going to do first is just use this to take a look in both of your ears. There's a light that I use to look in, just to check that there's been no eardrum perforation, anything like that, anything that might have damaged your hearing. Is that okay? We'll do one at a time. Great. We'll do this side first. Ready? Okay, here we go. So I'm just looking, as I say, for any signs of damage. Okay. That's all looking very good in that ear, which is another good sign. So, this ear next. Ready? Okay, here we go. As before, checking there's nothing in the ear Checking there's no issues with the eardrum itself. That all looks really good. What I'd like you to do now, if you feel steady enough, is close your eyes, and what I'm going to do is click my fingers next to one of your ears, and you just need to tell me which ear it's closest to, your left or your right. Are you okay to close your eyes? Fantastic. So, eyes closed for me. If you do feel unsteady, open those eyes, of course. So, which side, left or right? Good. And again. Well done. Again. Fantastic. And one more time. Good. Well done. You can open your eyes. The last thing I'd like to do is just play this tuning fork to each ear, just to check there has been no low frequency damage. Also, I'd like you to tell me if it sounds the same volume in both ears. Again, if there's any discomfort, any pain, please tell me and we'll stop. But this is a lovely low frequency, so it shouldn't present you with too many problems. If you do hear a big difference, or you can't hear, it's not a problem, don't worry. Okay, just let me know. This ear first. Ready? Okay, we go. How was that? Was that okay? Okay, other side. Ready? One more time. So now you can compare the volume of the two. Check that they sound broadly similar. Ready? Okay. Other side. So, how did that sound? Was that broadly similar? Okay. Any problems that you've noticed with your ears at all? Okay. So next, what I'd like to do is just double check your facial sensation. I want to make sure that you can feel everywhere on your face. There's no numbness, there's no loss of sensation at all. And we're going to do it in a very simple way, just using this. We have a soft end and a wooden end, and all you need to tell me is which end is touching your face. So we tend to say soft or sharp, even though there's no point on there. Soft or dull, it's possibly a better way of putting it. It's entirely up to you, as long as you can tell the difference between the two. So to begin with, I'm just going to do the touch with the soft end, and I need you to tell me when you can feel it. Then we'll do the same with the dull end, and then we'll do a little of both, okay? So once again, if you can close your eyes for me and tell me when you can feel the soft end. Ready? Here we go. Good. Well done. Good. Yes. Good. Well done. That's it for the soft end. So next the dull end. As I say, it's not pointy, it's just a wooden end. Ready? Here we go. Feel that? Yes. Good. Good. Yes, well done. Good. Last time. Good. So now what we're going to do is a mixture of the two. And you just need to tell me whether it is the soft end or the dull end. Ready? Here we go. Good. Yes, that's right. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Couple more. Last one. Good. You can open your eyes. How was that? Was that okay? Could feel everything, the soft end, the dull end. Any problems telling the difference between the two at all? Okay. What I'd like to do next is have a feel around your face. I'm just going to change my gloves before I do that. Just to double check everything we were talking about. To make sure everything's okay. I know that you have had some pain in that area, so I will be very gentle. And I am going to avoid the jaw at this point. Okay. So are you happy for me to just touch around your face? Okay, be around the top, down here, and your ears. Okay. Any more pain, please tell me. Is that okay? Just close those eyes for me for a moment. Okay, you can open again. Let's go around to the ears. I know we've looked in the ears, but Just want to have a feel around them. Just under the eyes. Down the nose. Around the cheek area. Okay. Was that okay? Any pain, any discomfort? Okay. I'd just like to use the thermometer next. Just checking for any high temperature. Just making sure there are no issues there at all. To be honest, I've been very pleased with how the results have been coming up so far. And even though you're not feeling at your absolute best at the moment, I feel like everything's moving in the right direction, which is great. So, we're going to take your temperature. Thermometer just goes under your tongue. We wait for the beep, and that will tell me you have a high temperature. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. So, open wide for me. I'll be very gentle. Okay. Just waiting for that beep. Okay. Thank you. Temperature's good. It's a little higher than we'd like it to be, but it's certainly not high. So that's good. We may look at something to bring that down, but in the meantime, it's just a little high, okay? Nothing to worry about. Okay. What I'd like to do next is a more formal assessment of those injuries. Okay. Where you've told us before that you're absolutely in pain, where there have been problems, where something's not quite right, I'm going to start with those. Is that okay? Fantastic. And I will be making notes as I go along. So, I'd like to start again with your jaw. So, you've reported some jaw pain, is that right? Okay. Am I okay to feel around it? Yeah. I do need to apply a little pressure, but I will be as gentle as I can, and hopefully it won't be painful. If it is, stop me. Wave your hands. Okay. Ready? Okay. Just going from the top to the bottom, round to the chin. Just having a look and a feel just for anything that feels a little different. And then if we need to, we can look into it in a little more depth. Coming round to the chin, everything okay? Back up toward the back of the jaw, sorry. Okay, I'll stop there. How was that? Was that uncomfortable? I think we might need to look into that a little further, but not just yet. You're also having some knee pain, is that correct? I think I would expect that. Which knee? One or both? Okay, let's take a look. Just going to have a feel around again, is that okay? I'll feel both. Okay, going to start with the right. Yep, just stay nice and still for me, ready? Okay, again, any problems? Just tell me, just give me a shout and I can stop at any point. Okay, how was that? That side? Okay, other side so I can compare the two. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Was that uncomfortable? I think we might need to look a little deeper into that as well. Okay. While I'm taking a look up here, we'll have a look around those lymph nodes, if that's okay. Around here, the back of the neck, into the collarbones, but I will avoid those particularly tender areas, okay? Great. This won't take very long at all. Nice and relaxed for me. Okay, here we go. So, in the neck first, heading round to under the ears, down to the back of the neck. They're often a good first indicator that there's a problem. Down gently onto these collarbones. Okay, everything okay? They're all absolutely fine. Next, I'd like to just assess the movement, if possible, please. So what I'd like you to do is I'm going to get you to move your face around for me and then move your shoulders. So bearing in mind there has been various issues around these areas, only do it if it's comfortable, okay? And if you can't do it or it's difficult or painful, just tell me, okay? Great. So small movements first for me. Could you raise your eyebrows for me? And a big frown for me. And again, eyebrows up. And a frown. Good. Puff out your cheeks for me. Good. Smile for me. And then, in a moment, I would like you to turn your head to the left, just as comfortably as you can, back to the centre, over to the right, and back to the centre. Okay, ready? So, over to the left, back to the centre, over to the right, back to the centre, over to the left, to the centre, to the right, back to centre. Good. Okay. Okay, Next, I'd like you to shrug your shoulders, please. That's great. Again for me, big shrug. Lovely. Okay. Any pain that wasn't there before? Okay. I'd also like to assess any neck pain. So what I'm going to do is take a little feel at the back of the neck. Then I'm just going to go behind you to just have a better feel of it, okay? Right. Again, any problems, please stop me, okay? Any tenderness there? Okay, just going to go around the back and feel a little bit higher up behind the head. Any problems, just let me know, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, that all looks okay around the back. Any issues at all? Was that painful? Okay. Back up to the head. Next, I would like to check your olfactory nerve, and that's basically your sense of smell. What I'd like to do is I'd like you to just have a smell of this and tell me what you think the scent is. Is that okay? It's a very common smell. But if you don't know what it is, or you can't smell it, that's absolutely fine, okay? So ready? Okay. Deep breath in through your nose. What was that scent? Yes, that's right, good. While we're looking at the nose, I'm just going to take a pen light and just shine it up there, just to check everything is okay. Check there's nothing there that shouldn't be. Have a good look. Is that alright? All I need you to do is just tilt your head back slightly, but so that it is still comfortable. So there should be zero discomfort. If you can't do it, then let me know, okay? Great. So what we're going to do is I'm going to look up one nostril at a time. So tilt your head back very gently for me. Okay, here we go. That's great. Exactly as you are. If you can hold it there for me, that would be perfect. Okay. Really good. Head back to a comfortable position. How's that? Good. Okay. Next, a quick questionnaire for you, just about your pain, how it is at the moment, just to help me assess what pain relief you might need over and above what you've already had. Is that okay? Great. It's only 3 questions. So, firstly, can you tell me each individual area of pain, please? Okay. For each of those areas, could you please rate them on a scale of 1 to 10? So we're looking to rate that pain now, where 1 is very manageable and 10 is unbearable. So just for each of those areas, a number between 1 and 10, please. Okay. Okay. And then finally for this questionnaire, could you please give me a few words to describe each of the pains? Sharp, dull, things like that. Okay. So the pain relief you have at the moment, is it working well or would you like extra? Okay, great. Thank you. I would like to take a look now at your reflexes, please. Just in your arms. I'm not going near your knees because of that knee pain, but I'm interested in your arms, here and here. What I'm going to do. I think I'll use this one. This one's better for your knees, but we're going to steer clear of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold under your arm in my hand and knock them with the hammer. Everything should be okay. There shouldn't be any sudden movements. Just checking those reflexes are there. But okay, any pain, please tell me. So, we're going to start with this arm. Is that okay? Great. You just rest your arm in my hand, please. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Good. One more time. Great. So, taking back the weight of your arm, good. This side, exactly the same thing, okay? Great. So, pop your arm into my hand. Ready? Good. And again, one more time. Fantastic. Taking the weight of your arm back. Great. Good. The strong reflexes there, exactly what I would hope to see. Okay. Next, just using the stethoscope, I'd like to have a quick listen to your chest, please. You've had no breathing problems, no problems deep breathing or anything like that? Oh, good. Okay, well, let's have a listen. I'm not expecting to hear anything untoward, but let's have a check. This will be cold when it first goes on. I'm going to listen this side and then this side, okay? All you need to do is breathe normally for me. Okay, ready? Here we go. Breathing normally for me. Yep, that's great. The other side for me. Continue to breathe normally. Here we go. Should be a little warmer now. All good. No problems there at all, certainly that I can hear. I know that you haven't reported sort of any chest problems, so that's very positive indeed. I'd like to have a look inside your mouth and check your teeth, if that's possible. Obviously, because of everything that's happened, I just want to make sure that everything's okay, nothing's looking loose, nothing's looking worrying in there. Is that okay? Great. All I'm going to be using is the pen light and this little mirror. Yeah. Okay, so all I need you to do is open wide for me, just as is comfortable, because I know that jaw is a little sensitive right now. So, as much as you can, we're going to look at the top teeth first and then the bottom. Okay, here we go. Open wide for me. Okay. So looking at these top teeth first, I'm just looking carefully at each one. Just to the cheeks as well. If you need to take a break, please let me know. Round to this side. Again, everything's looking very good. It's good to double check and make sure. Okay. If you just relax your jaw for a moment before we look at the bottom teeth, just to help make sure there's no pain there. Okay, let's have a look. Open wide again for me. Okay. So this time, just looking at those bottom teeth. Oh, good. Didn't see anything untoward at the top, so hoping for similar results at the bottom. Coming round to the other side. Almost there. Just looking at these front ones. That's great. Thank you very much. Relax that jaw. Everything all right? Just one more thing to look at in your mouth. Just the back of your throat to that uvula at the back. This time I'll be using this to press down your tongue. I'll need you to say "ah" for me. Okay, so open wide again for me. There we go. And say "ah" for me. Good. One more time for me, please. Fantastic. That's looking good too. Next, we need to make sure there's been no damage to your vision. So what I'm going to do is begin by taking a look with this ophthalmoscope, and this looks to the back of your eye. It's rather bright, but what I need you to do is just look straight ahead for me. We'll look in one eye at a time. Is that okay? Just looking for any damage at the backs of those eyes, but I'm not thinking I'm going to find anything. Okay, so this eye first. Ready? Okay, looking straight ahead for me. Fantastic. Give it a quick blink if you need to. Great. This eye next. Ready? Okay, here we go. That's great. Thank you very much. Another quick blink. Okay. What I'd like you to do next is follow the light this time. So you were looking straight ahead before. This time, follow the light for me. Ready? Okay, here we go. Bright light. Good. Well done. Good. Fantastic. Looking straight ahead again. Here we go. Good. Yep. Straight ahead still. Well done. One more time. Good. I'm going to have a look at how your eyes respond when they are put into darkness and then the light is let in quickly. We do this by covering both your eyes and then taking these away. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Good, one more time. Good. That's great. Eyes are responding exactly as they should. I'd like to check for any weakness in your shoulders and your arms now, if that's okay. And what I'm going to do is simply press on your shoulders and ask you to raise them, and the same with your arms. Once again, steering clear of that collarbone area. Okay. Great. So, if you can, just raise those shoulders for me. Good, well done. I'm going to apply a little more pressure this time. Raise those shoulders again for me. Good, one more time. Let's raise those shoulders up. Good. My shoulders there. This time I'm going to put my hands like this, and I'd like you to raise up your arms. Ready? Okay, so raise those arms out to the side for me. Good. I'm going to apply a little more pressure this time, not too much. So raise those arms again for me. Good. And relax my shoulders, I apologise. Okay. So taking a look, I would definitely recommend you have a set of x-rays. What I'll do is I'll do the referral and you will head there after you have been here, because I think that's going to give a much clearer picture of what's going on, especially with that jaw area. Would it be possible just to try a sort of yawning motion for me? Could you yawn as if you're very tired, very sleepy for me? Don't do it if it's not comfortable. Okay. I would very much like to get your jaw and your knees x-rayed. But neck is all fine, I'm happy with that. Finally, what I'd like to do before I send you off for all sorts of other tests and bits and pieces is I have here a little zinc oxide. And what this does is this will go over any of those scuffs and things like that, any of those grazes, to just have a little antiseptic feel, just to keep them covered as well, just while you're going from department to department. Is that okay? Great. It should also have a soothing effect, which is what we want. Okay. Just going to pop some on some cotton and we'll dab that on, okay? Okay. So, it's around the side of the neck first. Tell me if it's painful. You see, it might be a little uncomfortable. But because this doesn't go directly onto cuts, it shouldn't be too bad. As I say, it will help to keep them clean, provide a good barrier. Coming down to the collarbone area again, just where we have some of those issues. Again, nowhere near those cuts, they're covered with the dressing. The side as well. Fantastic. So, all done. I have lots and lots of notes to write up and a few referrals to make. However, the good news is I don't have any immediate serious concerns, which is great. And it's especially good considering what's happened. Okay. What we're going to do now is firstly send you off to the X-ray department, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about what you'll need to do going forwards. But as I say, otherwise, I'm pretty happy with everything that I've seen today. If anything changes, if anything starts to feel different, then you can speak to any of the other staff, you can give me a call, and I can come back and we can have another look, which I'm more than happy to do. But in the meantime, we'll get those x-rays and then we'll meet back up and I'll take a look at that and we'll see where to go from there, okay? Great. I will see you very soon.